Welcome to my mod guide for the new Nerf Firestrike. The first step will obviously be to unscrew the blaster. Here's a quick internal shot of the Firestrike should yours get messed up. Pause the video here to see where everything goes. When you're first taking it apart, please take out this piece because they tend to fly out, as well as the catch spring so you don't lose those. Okay, now upon removing your plunger tube assembly, clearly I've removed the plunger already, so I'll go over it in a second. This piece should be attached right up here in some way, just by the little pegs being little circles, so that should be easy to just pry open with your hands. This piece right here, unlike the net finder, does not appear to be solvent welded, so I'll be taking a small flathead screwdriver and popping this open in a second. And this is your stock plunger assembly, which seems pretty standard. I'll see. This O-ring seems to fit pretty well, but I'm sure you can put like one wrap of E-tape under if you want. And then we'll see if I have any other springs to replace this with. However, what I did find interesting was that it almost has like built-in padding in the front, which is pretty cool, because then you don't have to mod that. So that's always cool. Okay, now in the order that they came out in is the plunger tube. This was one assembly. I used 2 vice grips to tear it apart. However, inside of that assembly is the air restrictor spring, the air restrictor, the plate with the dart tooth on it, and the front piece which holds it all to the back piece. Now, for this mod, I'll be completely removing those two. And then for this plate and this plate, I will be cutting it out and drumming it so that I get more airflow, and I will be debating about a coupler as well. When you are finished dribbling it out, it should look something like this. Okay, now before you put this all back together, there's one small air release hole right up here that you may want to plug just to get a little bit better performance. Okay, now here's just a quick little interesting thing, is that the shell actually separates into 2 pieces, because when I was going to paint it, I saw that there are these little tabs. There are 3 plastic tabs right here, here, and here in the handle. If you pop them out, you can separate the handle from the rest of the shell for painting purposes. Okay, now here is a finished shot of my internals. Just a quick note, I did replace the red LED with the blue one, although because it's only running off of 3 volts, it's pretty similar to the red one, so it's not like a big difference, it's just for cosmetic reasons. You'll see why in a second when I show you the paint job. This is my finished Nerf Firestrike. As you can tell by the paint job, I went with a black for the handle because they separated very easily, and then an aqua blue up here, and then the orange pieces remained orange just for functionality. I was originally going to do some detailing here, however I really like how it came out, so I just kind of left it like it, and I'm pretty happy with it. I also went over this with a Krylon matte clear coat, which just, it seems glossy on the camera just because there are big bar lamps right above my head. So overall, this blaster is very functional because I removed the air restrictor as well as the dart post just so that you can get a clean shot through. And with the amount of airflow and the seal improvements that I did, you can even vacuum load and the darts go back in further than they would be able to with the stock air restrictor. Now, because I didn't do a full spring replacement, it's probably getting about 10-15 extra feet, which is pretty good. This blaster is already fairly powerful to begin with, and I really like it. I'll do a full overview with like a firing test. This is just to show you that it's functional. The only other thing that I did was I replaced the red LED with a blue one, which isn't a lot better. However, it just looks better in the dark with the paint job. So overall, this has been my mod guide for the Nerf Firestrike. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and stick around because I'll be doing a full mod review for this blaster in particular in a little bit. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments or PM me. Here's a quick sneak peek at a project that I am currently working on. Subscribe if you don't want to miss it.